Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ghostmutgaming with me, Crusader. We're back with Crusader Kings 3 and the Leprechaun Takeover, where I play as Ireland and I'm trying to take over the British Isles, at least as a starting point. And I'm trying to do it with a dynasty full of dwarves. It's going okay. We did a little bit last time. I had some issues with prestige. I was in the negative 500s. Without prestige, it's kind of hard to wage wars, wouldn't you know? But we're getting there. We are looking fine. We are exalted among men. That gives us more popular opinion from secular people and more knights. Do I have knights? Do I have enough knights? What knights do I have? Not the best. Could see at getting some few of those, but I'm also getting a little bit old, and even though my health is fine, I am infirm, which is quite bad. Quite bad. That's not good. Not good at all. But I have a new wife who's 17. Isn't that how it always goes? Yes. What we did last time was make sure that the lineage continues with dwarfism, so we disinherited my oldest son. Or rather, not son, grandson. The grandson, or rather the son of my first heir, who sadly died. He is disinherited. We took a bit of a hit on our renown. It's fine. We now have a dwarf as an heir. Now, sadly, he's also already a drunkard. Bloody hell. Oh, come on. He has children. Sadly, they are not dwarfs themselves. However, they do have one dwarf wife and another dwarf wife, wouldn't you know? Now, we are looking at getting something for you as well. Can we continue the thing? Yes, we actually can. You are 3 years of age. Not my grandson. Very stupid, but this guy. There we go. More dwarves. So we are looking at not grandchildren who are dwarves, but we might be looking at grandchildren as we go along. Now, sadly, my oldest grandson cannot marry just yet because his wife is actually in prison. Let's hope that she doesn't die in prison. That would be quite bad. So today we are looking at more wars. Now, here's the thing. I want to attack Alba. I do want to attack Alba, and with the allies, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Could go for, like, just another duchy in here. I could go for the Danelaw, because they are extremely weak. Like, I'm not entirely sure why they're that weak. But I guess the point here is if we go to, yeah, I'm in Alba right now. This is what I kind of want. I mean, we do know for a fact that as soon as you get another title, another kingdom title, all of a sudden your oldest child, or whatever, whoever it is that is in line, is not going to inherit both. Or I don't think so, at the very least. So you kind of want to hold off a little bit on that, but we do have... yeah, we have kind of a lot of kingdom titles here before we can go for the empire title. So we shall see. We shall see how we do this. But I still think that going for Alba is the correct choice. Now, could I even do that? It is piety, so that's absolutely fine. We have a bunch of piety. I've also taken the perk of having half the CB cost of the thing, so that's just going to help out a little bit as well. Now, I wouldn't mind getting help from Powers down here. Are you in a war by any chance? No, you're not. You know what? You know what? Why don't we have a go at this? I mean, we shouldn't have a problem, right? I mean, I'm sitting at... Go away. I'm sitting at 3,900 myself, and he's also in 2 wars already. He's actually defending for the claim of the Kingdom of Alba. Oh. Well, you're terrible. So, isn't that... Wait, that's my granddaughter. She's a... Oh, well, that's interesting. Hey. Wait. Wait. What do you have claims on? You have claims of Alba. You own... Yeah, okay, fine. Well, you're interesting. Well, because that sort of means that... Well, actually, you know what? If I finish the war before, she's not going to be able to take that land, right? Because, I mean, we already have some part of Alba. You know what? I think that going for this war should be a good bet, right? Because he's going to be very busy with other wars. So yeah, conquer the duchy. There we go. That's some piety. Declare that war. We're immediately into wars. Good. I will call powers. That's 150 prestige. That's fine. Where the hell do I have my... You're down here fighting. Alright then. Raise the armies. I am very much in position... Oh crap. Oh crap, 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 crap. I did not see that. Can you get in there immediately? Well, not really. Bloody hell, I immediately lost some people there. Disband the army. Raise it again. This is gonna suck a bit because it's gonna take a while. Should not have raised the army there. Got it. So his army is coming up here as well. Oh, bloody hell. Can you get out, please? Powers, I need you. Gosh darn it. Oh, he's actually not attacking anymore. Well, that's fancy. Alright then, hook up. There we go. Now go for capital. Which is also in the area that we are actually taking. Very, very nice. There we go. We should be quite alright here, I think. We have swayed you. Let's sway you just a little bit more. Did we? Was it because you are actually... Okay, well now he died. Bloody hell. We have to sway you instead. You are a 10, not perfect, but it'll have to do. You are doing religious relations for extra piety. We don't need that. We actually need to convert some stuff. So going over here, convert. We're doing control, we're doing development, etc, etc. How's the development right now? Up to 9. So 9 is development is... Gosh darn it, it's ignored. It's fine, we're not going to be tribal forever, so it's absolutely fine. We can, by the way, go up to high tribal authority. We need to do that. I'm going to try and save... I was thinking a little bit about what I'm going to spend my stuff on. I have a lot of money, for example. Buildings are, of course, a good idea, but buildings cost prestige. And I don't want to spend prestige because if I could do anything before I die, it would be nice to get tribal authority up, I think. Or maybe that's a stupid idea, because as soon as my son takes over, he might be in trouble. Now, what I could do with the money that I have, if I'm not going to do that, hello, why don't you get a gift? Oh, oh crap. You could get a gift from me. Hello. Oh, that's 32 stress for 12 gold. I was thinking more nice of 200 gold. Well, I'm greedy, so that's not going to work. Fine. My champion approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special to you, my lord? Alright, he must read my irritation at such a personal question from my face, because... From my... Personal question from my face. Is the question from my face? No, that's not how that reads. Because it continues. I mean, is there anyone you wish to dedicate your commissioned artifact to? It is turning out well, but a meaningful description would make it feel even more personal. Alright. To Olwen. That is my high queen. I don't think I love her that much. I can get a whole bunch of piety or a whole bunch of prestige. No. No need for dedication. I'll take the prestige. Thank you very much. Alright, so we have more stuff. Murder holes and priest holes. Interesting. A pallid individual who looks as if she has spent her entire life skulking underground is lurking in the corner of my throne room. Who the hell let her in? I like how I look. I've heard tell you might want a secret passage installed. I can craft any impure corridor your twisted heart desires. Ooh. Alright, I can spend some court grandeur for prestige. I can lose some money, which is fine. Spying holes. That's not terribly bad. Secret escape passage. So what did that do? 5. Wait. What was the other one? Scheme discovery chance, and that is hostile scheme success chance down. Or, because I'm sadistic, ooh, what is this? Concealed torture room. Ooh, yes. Haha, torture room. That is what we need. That is very, very nice. Hope we can use it as well. That would be even more nice. We are being raided, I just noticed. Bloody hell. Kind of want to go... Ooh. Well, it increased level 5 now. That's bloody useful. As soon as I'm done with you... Where are you go? Oh, you're actually leaving. Are you? Artifact seized. The Ulsterian War Banner. Is that the one we fought over, by the way? I think it's the one we fought over. Absolutely okay. I'll whack it right back up. Screw you. You took it from him in a duel. Yes, we had a duel last time. That was kind of fun. That is, oh, did you actually... Oh, here we go. A fine throne, a masterwork throne. Extra prestige, court grandeur, 90 years, and presumably that transfers. Can we actually see how it looks? I think it looks basically the same. Alright, that is indeed a court artifact. How do I... Yes, here we go. We need to actually get it out. So right now, that is what my throne looks like. And now it looks... Are you sure? That looks... Well, I'm at the same height as my wife, at least. Oh, wow, that looked horrible, but okay, fine. Alright, as I don't seem to have much in the way of opposition, let's just keep doing this. It feels like they just left. The people who raided me, they did what they wanted to do. Oh, come on, you died as well. Bloody hell. A lot of my kids have died. Just gotta say. A lot of my kids have died. 4 out of 10 has already died. That is a bit sad. Why are you? It doesn't matter if you hold this, I suppose. No, actually, is there a system in this game to hand over sieges? Maybe there isn't, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, we also have... Ooh, someone's coming. That is... What are you doing? You're raiding, I suppose. Yes, you're raiding. Well, that's all fine and well. So how much do we actually need to take here? Because we're... Come on! One of my daughters has been murdered. Holy crap, what did you do? Who did you anger, my dear daughter? Alright, as soon as you take that, we are... No, we need this as well, yes. Alright, fine, you are there. If you don't move, I'm just gonna fight you. It's gonna be very sad for you, I suppose. Can you marry now? Yes, you can! Awesome. You do look... Are you also pregnant? No, but you're ill, so that's less good, let's just say. We did that, by the way, about that, by the way. Who would I like? Because I'm doing okay for money. I could have a food taster. That gives us a court grandeur bonus. Do we have anyone who's decent at this? I have an average guy. A courtier is also a dwarf, by the way. None that's super good. A master of the horse, possibly. I have some excellent people. That's good. Yes, you. What does that say? If you choose to revoke his position later, that's absolutely fine. I won't. So you now have a master of the horse. Master of the hunt, presumably. I have some good people. Yep, you can be that. Let's spend some money. Royal Architect. Only average. We'll chill with that. High Almoner. Also average. Seneschal. I think that's pronounced. What's that? Control growth. Not terribly bad. We have a good. My grandson. Absolutely. Let's start with that. They don't cost that much. We'll finish the war. We'll actually see some more about that. Alright, this is my grandson. You can be temperate, which is actually quite fine. Or just, which is, yeah, temperate. Temperate is fine. Be that. Is that my... Who is my... You are the guy who will most likely take over. You're actually not... You're not bad. Bit of prestige. No money, obviously, but... You are a steward, so that's absolutely fine. No children just yet, but she's been in prison, so not too worried. You're pregnant. Is that really mine? Because indeed, as I am infirm, I have a minus 30 to fertility plus I'm 66. Is that mine, really? So this was... I kind of want to fight a bit. For another reason than to try to capture people. Not you, though, right? Wait. Who's in this war? Yeah, you... Okay, fine. You are in the war. Never mind. Yes, we do want to fight you. Get in... No, let's... Alright, no, you stopped. That's absolutely fine. Powers, you want to get down there and on that? You're trying to, but a little bit too slow. No, let's just... Okay, fine. So they're going down to try and siege down that. That's not going to work out for you. Oh, you're in here. A duchess. A war has been declared. Goddamn Northmen. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did he always come? Northmen. We're going to fight them on this occasion, I think. We should be fine. Is that's actually them. Right there, wouldn't you know? So if we do this, if we finish this one, I'll seize that territory. Thank you very much. Now we should be able to... Shouldn't I be able to call you to this war as well? A king for a bard. He can't be happy with me, can he? I'm in a tent and an encampment bordering the kingdom of Alba, tasked with gauging the tensions between our realms. Probably not good. Suddenly a man enters the tent, demanding to see the new commander. Instinctively, I step forward. So, you're the new commander, is that you? Possibly. Yeah, it's his marshal, apparently. Very well, pick a challenge. The loser pays for the other camp's drinks tonight, says Rorgan, commander of the foreign encampment, oblivious to the fact that I am Pedro O'Sullivan and not a mere military leader. I'm looking very stern here. You fool, I am King Pedro O'Sullivan of Ireland. So what happens is that he loses opinion of me. I gain precision dread. Very nice. And we can write poems. Bring forth thou'st nastiest poem about his others' lieges. 50-50, I can either lose random money or gain prestige, and he will spend. Not too interesting. Alright, initiate single combat. You stand to gain additional martial lifestyle experience, but I'm terrible at combat. He's presumably much, much better. No. You know what? Let's just say that, screw you, I'm the king of Ireland. Kind of feels like that could be a song almost. Alright. Wait. Those were not them. Oh, gosh darn it. Alright. That is that my actual son? You're also stupid. Oh, I have a position for you, or my... I have a position for you. You can become the jester. Alright, what do you have? 8,000. Is this just gonna keep on happening? I mean, you have 4 champions now. You know what? No, screw you. We're gonna fight you. Let's get the hell back home. Why can't I... I have one ally, but why can't I get powers in on this? Is it because they were... Am I not? Oh. Did that alliance just die? Because that's bad. Alright, well... Can I get an alliance by any means? Do I want a stupid dwarf? Because I kind of would like one. But no, on this occasion, I kind of would like a proper marriage here for some alliances. Palace 560, 2,000 over here. You know what? If you agree to this, I'm fine with that. There we go. Get that. Can I? No, yes I can. Get you in here. Thank you very much. How's the sites looking? 7-8, 2-8-8, and presumably we're gonna have a whole bunch more of champions, but I'm gonna invite some. No, actually, you know what? We don't need to invite immediately because we might have people here. We might have people. Yes, see, we can invite you if I can. Wait, what? Your guest. So yes, demand a gift artifact. I want to invite you to court. Why can't I invite to court? You I can, but you I can't. Accused of violating sumptuary law, imprison, murder. Okay, well, you apparently don't want to join my court. Do we have anyone else? Antiquarian we have there, but none. Your grandson is champion. Yes. Alright, well, what do we have in terms of... Here we go. You can't presumably join. I have a champion already. Okay, fine. Invite champions. Because if I can get some guys in this... Oh, there they come. Alright then. Who's gonna fight them? Well, chill here then. Bloody hell. Don't go in if we're gonna lose a battle. So they come in. A champion has arrived. Are you good? You are fair. Recruit to court. That's only 5 gold. Not a problem. I kind of need to wait for my friends to arrive. Bloody hell. When are they arriving exactly? Oh, there's... Who are you? Exactly? Dufflin? Meath? Do you have that many... Wait, what? But you're my... Why aren't you on my side with those 8,000 troops? Bloody hell. Available perks. Absolutely. I am now in Marshall, so light cavalry toughness is probably a good idea. Yes, let's get some fighting going on. This is gonna suit me very well. Where the hell... There we go. There's one. So where's the rest? I should have one more, right? Somewhere. You. Oh, you're very far away. Alrighty then. Let's get in here. Because it's not impossible that we can actually do this. Well, if you just want to follow me a bit. That's slightly bad, actually. Why don't you... Oh, crap. That sucked. Did not think that would happen. Even with their help. Oh, wow. We just got shanked. My core physician is gone. Bloody hell. The throat can marry. Absolutely. Check on dwarf. Good job. Are you just gonna follow me now? No, you didn't really follow me, so that's good. Alright, tactical retreat. Oh, here we go. Here's friends. You have arrived. Should have waited for you, I realized that. None of these Northmen just gonna keep coming. Is that what's going on here? So if you would just like to get here, and we're gonna see what we can do here. The sacking of Angus. Bloody hell. I don't care. Go away. We need to start... I kind of would like to capture them when they are sieging. Education at an end. What did you become? Thrifty clerk. Not terribly good, gotta say. So what's gonna happen here? We're just gonna sit on that. Okay, yeah. Because I would like for you to siege. Okay, are we gonna do this, really? Or are we gonna attempt to siege down now? Well, that was bad idea by my colleagues, but actually, ooh, we might be fine. Boiling anger. Is it you again? Bed swerver, whatever the hell that is. Isn't that my daughter? Why is my daughter my rival? I mean, we must be doing well here, right? I have 17 knights. Granted, they might not be the best of knights, only 133 effectiveness, but surely that must mean something for the battle. Actually, it does seem to do something. My injured grandson, alright, that's very sad. And he was the one in line, right? Wasn't he? My spy master plotted to kill my grandson. Bloody hell. People are out gunning for me all the time. Alright, we won that one. Again, we don't get money. I don't know why we don't get money when they lose 500. Viking exile, etc, etc. Disband. Oh, Jesus. Alba, how's it going? You are king. You're still fighting against... Oh, Meath. You are attacking. Who are you? Why? Okay, wait. What's going on here? What are you doing? What's the war? Subjugate. Are you gonna subjugate Alba? Because I'm not entirely sure I disapprove of that. Oh, wait. Why can I do that? That's costing 750. Also 750. Have they changed this? Is it the same cost for all of these? Because if it is, then boy, is that good. Alright, we're gonna go for that. Absolutely. If it's 750 for all of them, that's... I'm happy by that. Alright, so we're getting into... Yes, indeed. Maybe I should say that. We are going for architected ancestry, because in architected ancestry, we can choose dwarfism to be more common in the dynasty. We are, however, gonna have to skip resilient bloodlines, so to speak. That is to say, we can't really take this and then wait for the next time we can get a dynasty legacy. Because of the fact that in this one, bad congenital traits goes down, and of course dwarfism is bad. I guess they kind of have changed some stuff here because of the fact that there's a lot more. I mean, we only had, I think, down here possibly before. Now we have at least 3 more, so yes. Less renown. That does sound reasonable, I suppose. Oh, wait. We also have this issue. Albany. I don't want Albany. Who would like Albany? Who's my bestest champion who doesn't have anything? You're 45. I would like some younger, I think. 43. You. Get in here. Hello. You are also 43, 35, there we go. You're not terrible. Well, you are so... Wow, you're terrible. You can fight, but you can do nothing else. You are a vassal. And champion. Why do I have a hook on you? Strong hook for secrets. Now wait, well, you know what? Screw it. Let's... try and see if you can make something work here. So, we shall grant you the title of... over here. So those... No, okay. Hold on, someone already has this. Who is that? You. Ah, alright, fine. You. Should have checked this first. Absolutely, there we go. You get those titles. But we also have this guy. Now, are you my direct? Yes, you are. So, yeah, I know. You, I will... Alright, well, who has... Okay, who has... Duchy of Albany? Ah, I can create it. There you go. There you go. And now we can deal with this. You can get that... you can get... Wait. Is that what it's called now? Alright, fine. There we go. So you are now a titled person. You like me super much. You are welcome, my dear sir. I see now that I have a bunch of prestige, so let's make sure that we spend some of that in building buildings. I have been doing some trading outposts here. I kind of do want to get on this one. Just do... I can't do these because I'm tribal. Well, fine then. Let's do this. I'll do night effectiveness. That's good. And you know what I'll do? I'll bring this up. So you're doing that. You can basically go around. Oh, I have 2 temples here. And none of those I can do anything with. Presumably I can't even do this. Tribal. No, we can do nothing really. Palisades. No, markets. Let's do markets first. How many markets can I do? 1 more. You have Palisades. Market. More money. No more I can do. 130. That's fine. So that's good. Trolley is obviously my main place. Mental break resentment. No. Don't do that really, but fine. Who's that? A courtier. I don't care about my courtier. Holy crap. Go away. There we go. How's the champion situation now? It's still not perfect. Okay. Who's that? Another one of my daughters really don't like me. I don't exactly know why. Why don't my daughter... Ooh, I can usurp the kingdom of Alba. Well. 500 gold. I could have done that. Can't do it now. Alright, and also they're fighting a war, so, you know. Well, okay, we know that that is now a possible situation, because, yeah, you probably... Yeah, you kind of dislike me a little bit, and we're also not getting enough tax and levies from you. That is true. Oh, did I die? No, I'm just overwhelmed by stress because a friend died. One of my council members. You want a position. You're okay for intrigue, actually. Your wife is in prison, that's fine. Yeah, you know what, you can do that, that's absolutely a-okay. Who you had done the thing. I kind of want to make sure that Ireland is doing better. No, actually, go for Ulster. That's absolutely fine. Right, we are swaying him. Do I need to keep swaying him? You're down here now. How's it going over here? You're actually winning this. I'm moderately surprised about that, to be honest. You guys. Hey. I wouldn't mind the Isles from you, but okay, fine. I need prestige, damn it. Yeah, we can take you easily. You also have Flanders here. You are presumably a little bit more tricky. Actually, not terrible, but again, I don't necessarily want to go down here because this is obviously Danelaw territory. Let's focus on Alba first. You're not swayed, that's absolutely fine. Unpin you. How are people liking me, by the way? If we go to my vassals, most of you adore me, but you are not terribly happy. So let's sway you. Hold court, absolutely, we shall hold a court. Come forth, come all. The whole throne room falls silent as my Chancellor Duke Oswulf enters triumphantly, followed by 2 struggling servants who are dragging a chained bear. Smiling proudly, Oswulf declares, "My lord, I present you a gift worthy of the mightiest ruler in the world." That is certainly me. This magnificent beast was hunted in the forest of Teviot Dale, and now I offer it to you as a symbol of my devotion and your unparalleled power. I don't have my stool anymore, which is very sad. Alright, I can get the hide and a hide carpet for 50 years. Bunch of prestige. When I say bunch, a little bit of prestige. Or I can have a live bear. Okay. Good for dread and court grandeur, but... Alright, I'm sure that my guest in the dungeon will love it. Ooh, ferocious guardian. Every prisoner gains moderate health penalty in stress game. That's terrifying. It kind of feels fun to have a pet bear, I gotta say. Yes, pet bear. There we go, court graduate level 7. Hermesinda, the daughter of Duke Arias of Galicia, comes to me asking me to annul her betrothal to my son. He's cursed with a weak body, is always so neutral and is unpleasant to boot. But you're a... Oh, it's... Aw. He's just a kid. He's just a kid. Go away. You are going to marry him. And an unconventional preacher, my liege. Duke Artgal's voice is severe. I request that we launch an investigation about an infamous preacher in Tralee. You see, this preacher is, well, she's a woman. Oh, the audacity of her. This is not in accordance with our faith. And the High Chieftain Shu Breton, or Shu Breton, or however you pronounce that, interjects Artgal's speech by raising his hand and taking a step forward. My liege, while Artgal is correct in his assessment that he is the preacher's only flaw, everything she teaches is in accordance with our faith. So the Duke doesn't super like me. For that, but my earldom of Leprechauntia gets... Oh, control growth down is a bit annoying, but development growth is good. Hope I can imprison her. No, don't do that. Spend piety. No. Go for that. That's absolutely fine. Get the development growth. I'm okay with that. There we go. Alrighty then. So I wouldn't mind that 500 gold, not gonna say, and we're getting some trading outposts, so that's gonna be fine. And we are being raided by whom and where? Over here. Hello. You are raiding me for what purpose? You shall be gone. Go away. See them off. And as soon as... Oh, and I have indeed died. Kind of figured that would happen, but I remained to the age of 69. Nice. High King Pedro Sullivan of Ireland has crossed the door to the world of spirits at 69 years of age. He drank himself to death, a hollowed... Oh, that's bad. And he's also a drunkard, so this gonna run in the family. Also very Irish to drink yourself to death, isn't it? A hollow shell of his former self, he had long lost his wits by the time of his final passing. High King Gaithene ascends to the throne. Blessed with an abundance of friends, Gaithene is likely to find strong support for his rule. Very, very nice. Alright then, have game paused for a while, and we need to choose a lifestyle. What have you done? Learning. Alright, you're a scholar. Well, that's interesting. So you can learn or teach people. I do generally like this, by the way. Additional skills, that's very nice. Faith, you're doing faith stuff. Again, counselor skills. And I can do by acclaim. And the scholar indeed is what? Learning and hostile scheme chances, etc., etc. Development growth, not bad. But you need to choose wealth, because you are indeed going to be a leprechaun. I mean, again, he's super, super tiny. Oh, no, never mind, he's a dwarf. Never mind, yes. I knew that. You are grown up. You are grown up. You don't have anyone, so let's educate you myself. There we go. There we go. So of course we're gonna have no, that's only... Oh, well, actually it seems quite fine right now. At the very least, no one is doing anything. All right then. What am I bad at? Wow, I'm learned. Holy crap. Yes, both mastermind, philosopher, and scholar. That seems reasonable, yes. What are you good at? Intrigue. Well, that's actually not bad. Go for intrigue. Absolutely good. Right. How's the situation now? How is the situation? I have everything. I've lost these two to my half-brother. Kind of annoyed at that, not gonna lie. Can't revoke titles because we don't have the authority. I can go up though. What does my vassals think of me? Not terribly much. Wait with that, because we are obviously gonna have to put someone on the council. So what do we have? Who's the best at this? That is you. Absolutely, you can do that. And you are doing domestic affairs. The steward. Not my heir, obviously, it's gonna have to be, but you are really good at learning, which doesn't matter because that's obviously not a position we can fill. There we go. You are also you're my cousin. There we go. As for the marshal, it's gonna have to be you. Yes, indeed, you still don't like me a whole lot, gotta say, so let's sway you. And as for this... Oh. Who is it? You? Oh, you're terrible at that. Okay, it has to be you, actually. Duke Article. Where are ya? Where are ya? You, yes. You'll have to be that one, because you're gonna have to be that one. Alright. That's fine. So yes, indeed, my vassals, most of them are okay. You are not okay, so pin you. Kinda need to pin you as well. Have some... What is this symbol, by the way? This rules a powerful vassal expected to be remain on the council. A powerful vassal doesn't expect anything, so that's okay. And these are just vassals. And really, they don't even get a an information text. It's just, you're a vassal. There we go. So I do have... Yes, you don't need to be on the council. That's what we're saying here. You know what? I'll pin you as well. Let's start with those. So obviously you are the most important one. Alrighty then. What's my armor looking like, by the way? 3.6, that's fine. Had a few more here, but you know, it's all fine. We are gonna remove you as quickly as I can. There we go. There comes the factions. No, not there. Factions, here we go. So, we have Independence faction from you. And we have Insularist Independence from Leash. Alright, well, okay. It's fine. Let's hope that you can do some good work, increase vassal opinion, etc, etc. Alright then, well, it's always fun to take over as a new character, absolutely. Let's start working again. It's so annoying to lose territory. I'm always annoyed by that. But at least we have this place, I suppose. Can I, by the way, could I get back this money, by the way? No, because of course I can't remove that now. Oh well, it's still money for me in the end, I suppose, but still. How are we, by the way, looking about control? No, it's fine. You keep doing that. Alright. Who are you? Danelaw, alright. Did Danelaw get another ruler? No, I think we're fine. And indeed, Meath did not win against Alba. Who would have thought? We can actually now go to war, by the way. Trading outpost. We're decreasing that a bit. Oh, I can do a bunch of stuff here. Not hold court, though. What do we have here? 3 people. That is a dwarf, my nephew. You are a dwarf, even if you don't want to admit it. 3 of my courtiers are overtly discussing my great number of titles within deliberate earshot, loudly lamenting how taxing it must be for the High King to manage so many estates himself. They are as thick as thieves. Gallant Erechtach, my distinguished champion, Turan, my entitled kinsman, self-made Hatto, who takes any chance and blindly absent, a shred of humility. Over the din of courtiers gossiping, I can clearly make out the words earldom and Ennis, in what I'm certain was Hatto's simpering tone. The shameless trio turned to look my way, and I catch him with a glare. Okay. I'm not gonna... Okay, wait, what is... Ennis again? The earldom of Ennis. No one's gonna get that from me, stupid. None of you are. Oh, am I gonna... Wait. I know what you're up to. It's time to prove your worth. Still, I will lose it. Still, I will lose it. Oh, screw you, you're not getting it. 2 palfreys. King Flan, man, he's really wanting to be on my good side, doesn't he? Has bestowed upon me the most gracious gift, a couple of well-bred palfreys. What the hell is a palfrey? 1 mare and 1 stallion. Okay, so horses. Or donkeys, maybe. My lord, my Marshal Jarl Thorsten beckons me over to the mare. Look at these muscles and those hind quarters. This one will serve well in a war. Can I get some court grandeur? Serve the laws and aids of the court. What? They will serve the laws and aids of the court. I'm not entirely sure what the palfrey is now. I can get money and he will hate me. He really hates me a lot anyway. I can get a bunch of prestige and do a prowess challenge. And I could get a warhorse, but I could also get wounded. Let's not do that. Let's just get the money, because I kind of need money anyway. And I can hold court. Never mind, I can do that. Good, 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 good. Oh, I have a lot of prestige, by the way. Alright, the first court of me, Gaithin, as I am called. The next position is extremely angry, High Chieftain Morand of Connacht. With the briefest of deference shown, High Chieftain Morand relays that some of my knights, led by Erechtach, I can almost say it, passed through the earldom of Umain recently. They have looted, pillaged, and despoiled the village and farms in Umain. It's an absolute travesty. Alright then. Let's see here. I kind of want you on my side, Connacht. I can say that my borders march in defense of us all, stop complaining, and return to plunder. Erechtach. How much do you care about? Yeah, that's a good choice. That is a good option. Wait. Alright, yes, he gets opinion of me. Very good. I can pay money. And he gets a lot of opinion and friendship. Ooh, that's actually pretty damn good. Because he's forming one of those one of those factions, right? So Thorsten again approaches carefully, creating a woolen bundle with a grin. He pulls back the swaddling, revealing a pair of squinting eyes above a lolling tongue. A puppy! He can hardly keep the excitable furball in his arms. A gift from the finest mastiff litter I have seen in some time, he says between faith licks. You must take advantage and expand your kennels. Oh, absolutely. I can spend money, that's not a problem. And we get the house gets dog lovers for 30 years. That's pretty damn good. And of course he likes me a bit. And I can just take the... What's the difference? Money. Money is the difference. Castle Superior Companions. I like that. I kind of do want to do that, but no, of course. Kennels. Absolutely kennels. And finally a call to a war. Can we get that in here as well? Who are you? Yes, I guess. Oh, munificent High King Gaithin, I am Alred, and I have traveled far to ask your aid in righting a great injustice. The man in front of me bows deeply before continuing with his well-rehearsed plea. Properly remove that A. My cousin Princess Ellen currently sits on the throne of Gwynedd, but I am the true and rightful ruler of those lands. If you need me in pressing my claim, I shall swear fealty to you and serve you loyally until the end of my days. That's not bad. It is a beautiful day for a war. But that immediately starts a war, and I am not ready for that just yet. So that's chill. I can just say that he can leave. Or I can just say, hey, hang around. We might actually make use of you yet, possibly. So there we go. That's that done. Also, by the way, decisions. We could search for a physician, or do I have someone who's good? We have a good one. Thomas. Absolutely, appoint you. There we go. Do I need to sway you? Yes, I am absolutely going to have to sway you. Let's do that. I have a prisoner for some reason. Isn't that my... How are you not someone I can... are you good? You're actually not terrible. Let's just get you into court. That's absolutely fine. So what did that do to... Oh, it wasn't actually you. Oh, bloody hell. Damn it. Well, we're going to have to work on that. I have a daughter who is sadly not a dwarf. Very, very sad. Alright then, that's absolutely fine. The dog. Alright, let's see here. As a pet the dog on the head, he happily wags his tail. What name should suit him? Something historical, alluding to his brown fur. It is an important decision, and as the dog rolls over to let me pet his stomach, I find myself distracted for a while. Right. Amiable, nose wise, or hold fast. You can be Nosewise. That seems like a good name. Alright, to the abhorrent Gaithin. Absolutely. Can I get... Because I really, really need an alliance. I don't think I have a single alliance. No, and that is very, very, very bad. I've already... Why didn't we get a alliance out of that? So my daughter is allied, but I didn't get that alliance. That's kind of weird. So we kind of want to get an alliance. West Francia sounds really good. We have Navarre as well. You know what? Yes. Can I get a matrilineal? No, I cannot. Can I? What's the best matrilineal I can get? Burn with 960. No, that's not good enough. You know what? It's going to be you. And there we go. Send you off. That is a very good alliance for me. That is going to have an impact on this, I am sure. I think so, at least, right? And I can also get an alliance with someone. Who are you? Oh. How do you only have 12,000 troops? Do you have all of Aquitaine? But absolutely, I'll take an alliance with you. That's cool. I can inherit a Leinster, which is nice. So if I were to, you know, accidentally murder you, my dear half-brother, aren't you the stupid one? You are the stupid one. Oh, I'm so sorry, but you are gonna go die. I wouldn't inherit Leinster, right? Well, I can do this again, but we still need the 500 and some vassal. Why? Vassal in your realm. So who's the... Is that this one? So who's in line? It's you. So ideally... can't do... Oh, that's true. Can't be that far away, right? But I need to be illustrious. I'm not even close to that. That's a claim. That's a claim. Both really boring. Can't do that. But I could do this, right? Start going for these territories. That's true. You know what? We're going to take a break in the episode right now. I think that this is good. Oh, people just joined in on that scheme immediately, didn't they? I already have 3 agents. It's just going super, super well. A lot of people want him dead, damn it. We are going to have some issues with people, obviously. You only have 900 troops. Presumably you could get some more help. But none of it's actually good enough. And you would also not have that much. Right now I am... let's just say not terribly... Let's just unpause, by the way. There we go. I'm not terribly alerted by that. Just saying. So there we go. I don't need to... Right, you are in my court. Never mind. So we can absolutely educate you. There we go. So now I am educating 2 people. How old are you, by the way? I mean, it isn't impossible that I wanna request a divorce. Reluctance... High Queen virtuous trait. If I get the Pope to like me a little bit more. Alright. Man, the Popes are always so gosh darn old. Alright, then we have a couple of people to sway, let's just say. By the way, Trolley, do we have anything I can do in here? No, because we need some upgrades. Yes, city planning, etc., etc. How are we doing here, by the way? Irish innovations. How are we doing? I am the head, so I decide. Yeah, I mean, it's fine what I'm currently doing, I think. Could at some point reform the Irish. I haven't really decided. I probably should start looking into this. How difficult would it be to do this? Oh, right, it was the 5,000 prestige, which I am... Well, okay, fine, not terribly far away from, but, you know, quite far away from. Alright, then. I think we're doing fine for the future, possibly. We shall see. We might get some land back. Although it's not really... It's fine. I'll try it. If it works, it works. We shall see. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Crusader. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.